Monday, March 20th, 4:23 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock markets close. Yep, just finished the first full trading day of the week. On the top left here, this is a watch list. This is a watch list of the major stock indexes. See, closed green mostly. The one that's red is the Dow Transports, as well as the VIX. So when you see mainstream media report the market's up or down, the stock closed green or red, to me, that's certainly not enough to determine the scale of what's really occurring. Okay, I include the sectors. Look at this. There's 11 sectors in the S&P 500. They close green. I also include the Faang Plus stocks, most widely traded stocks, such as Apple, Amazon. Look at that. They close mixed, some green, some red. So, again, that's what the media, mainstream media, most report. To me, I find it much more important to look at the stock indexes individually and see what the range was and how the candle closed. So this is a daily chart. On the left, Dow Jones Industrial Average. On the left here, S&P 500. Look at that. It closed with a yellow candle. What does that mean? I have a design program where it identifies that the high and low of that period, as being a day, didn't take out the high and low of the prior period. That's an inside day. Well, Friday, also an inside candle. It didn't take out the high or low of that prior candle, this big green candle for Thursday. Those mean indecisions. Indecision. Big body. Consolidation. Well, when you look here, the NASDAQ 100, yeah, it closed green, but it made a lower high, lower low than the past Friday. Dow Transports closed green, closed higher, made a higher high, higher low. So there's a difference here. It's a divergency. Yep. The Dow Transports closed red, lower low, lower high. Dow Utilities closed green, higher high, higher low. Look at the Russell 2000. Today and the past Friday, inside candles, indecision. But even more important, I like to look at the higher time frame. Much more detailed information, less whipsaw. Looking here on the weekly chart, I know it's just one day so far, but some of them may have already traded outside the range of last week. Give me what's information going on. The S&P 500 here on the weekly candle. Look at that, inside candles. We haven't taken out the higher low of last week yet, but we're still below midpoint of that big red candle from 3 weeks ago. That's the S&P 500. NASDAQ 100. It's the opposite. How's it the opposite? Well, here on the S&P 500, we're below midpoint of that big red candle. The NASDAQ 100 is inside candle for the week, but much higher near the top of that big green candle. Yeah. Divergency. What's occurring between these two indexes? Dow Jones, also inside candle so far for the week. Dow Transports, inside candle for the week. Dow Utilities, inside candle. Look at that on the top. Interesting. I wonder if this is going to be a trend reversal. And the Russell 2000 inside candle near the bottom. Okay. So the takeaway is all these currently are forming inside candles. They haven't taken out the lower high of the prior week. They're stock indexes, but these are the most broadly watched stock indexes. Not only that, identify, look at this, Russell 2000. We're near the bottom of a trend, double bottom. We're the NASDAQ 100, near the top of a trend, almost a double top. Interesting. Same here, Dow Transports, bottom. Think we're going to have a rotation? Let's go look at the 11 sectors in the side, the S&P 500. Cued in. And we're looking by order, by the order of the most popular, largest one. The first one, XLK. What is XLK? XLK. It's the technology sector. It makes up over 20% of the S&P 500. Look at that. So inside candle for a week, but massive consolidation here too. From all this was occurring last year. These are weekly candles though. Much closer to the high here. Gap there. XLV Healthcare, big difference, close to the bottom of the year, inside candle. So you have the XLK technology, massive consolidation near the highs. Healthcare near the lows. Again, beginning of the year, bottom of the year. Big difference. What's occurring? Okay, we look at XOF, financials, near the lows of the year. Inside candle for the week, but much closer to the low of the year, which all this was consolidation last year. Demand zone went up. Demand zone went up. We're back in this area almost. Will this be a buying area again? Maybe set your alert somewhere in here. Yeah. XLY. Consumer discretionary makes up 10%, 10.2% S&P 500 inside candle for the week. So here you had a trend going up beginning of the year, retracement, green candle, inside candle. Yeah, just think if this takes out this green candle high, you want to see it run out, take above that red candle high, be much more bullish. And that's what might be setting up. These are stock ETFs. You could buy them individually. XLC, communication services, making up 9.9% of the S&P 500. Massive consolidation. But look at this consolidation here. This was the high of the year. And it broke down consolidation. So staircase pattern lower low. It's struggling. XLI, industrials, making up 9.7% of the S&P 500. Much closer to the lows of the year. Struggling, not leadership. No. XLP, consumer staples. Look at that. Green. It already broke above the high of last week. So this is already showing leadership for this week. It's just one day. It's just Monday just finished. And already this is showing leadership. Broke above an inside candle. Potential reversal. Yeah. Consolidation. Breakdown. Consolidation. Consolidation. Breakdown. Staircase pattern. Lower lows. But this might be it. This may be the turning point. There's a new trend. See how it changes, occurs at the end of the week. XLE, energy, makes up 6% of the S&P 500. They're the lows. XLU, and utilities makes up 2.8% S&P 500. Massive consolidation. XLRE, real estate, makes up 2.7% in the S&P 500. Inside candle too, near the lows of the year. And XLB, materials, makes up 2.5% S&P 500. That down here. So when we look at all these 11 sectors, look at the weekly candle. Again, you notice which one I mentioned. It's performing right now the best. Why is it performing the best right now for this week? Because it broke out of the prior weekly candle right here. XLP, the only one. XLP, consumer staples. So it's better than all these other ones currently for the week because, again, it made a higher high and broke above that inside candle. They're all currently inside candles for the week other than this one. Wow. This could reverse between now, tomorrow, the next day. I'll be taking notice of this because it's already showing leadership. Let's open up the sectors again. Change this to the sectors. There we go. So I said it was XLP. So we'll look here, XLP. And see this change? Let's put it, see who did the best. Oops. So XLB, this is the daily, just the close right there. We go down here, look for XLP. Still nice, 1.39%. Yep. But just again, when you look at this watch list, it's easy to be misinformed what's really occurring because I just showed you here, just because one of these is better than the XLP, a few of them XLP. Looking at the chart, we really know who the leadership is, XLP. So let's go to the Faang stocks now, the Faang Plus. Like I said, mixed singles are in the Faang Plus. So let's cue in the Faang Plus. Oops. In weekly charts. Apple, nice. New high for the year. Already took out the high of last week, new high for the year. Outstanding. That's leadership. Like it. Let's go on to the next. Microsoft. Nope, it's inside. Same with Amazon, inside the range. Prior week. Well, they made a new high last week. I didn't update that. Meta, it's still inside candle. Google, also inside candle. Tesla, yep, took out the high of last week. Nice. It's struggling between the midpoint, below the midpoint, but still already took out the high of last week. Let's put this on a daily. Curious to see. We'll put the daily drawings. Remember, Patreon members, this was a bullish trade idea I showed back here. So if you're in it, you're doing well because we have the option trade down here. Nice. Yep. So it made a higher high and lower low than past Friday, but still closed green back inside that prior body. Massive consolidation occurring here. Nice. NVIDIA, if I pronounced that right, inside candle for the week. Netflix, inside candle for the week. Alibaba. Yeah, it's green, but also made a new low for the year. Took out it closed green currently, but it took out that low of last week and new low for the year. Really struggling. Bad shape. Bad shape. Put this back on the weekly. Zoom in just to see again. Broad market. So we're looking at the weekly candle of the Faang stocks. Faang. Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, plus some of these other ones I included. Right off the bat, see a lot of yellow candles currently for the week. Yep. But again, I showed you Apple is performing one of the best ones here right now, where Alibaba is one of the worst performing. Yeah. So just alone, looking at the watch list, like I just said down here, it's not the big picture. Nope. It's much more informative as I'm showing you. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.